Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lane Thomas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Fouled off. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Standing in now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Thomas leads off second with nobody out. Popped him up. Frazier stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So now here is Juan Soto looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are 2 away now. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here's the 1-0.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Ready with the 1-1. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. All even now, 2-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, back inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 home.
Hey!
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 4 for 9. Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
In there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. Set and the pitch. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Machado at third with 2 away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres leave 1. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, number 29, Yadiel Hernandez.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Machado might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
So now into the box is Keibert Ruiz. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
Hosmer.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
1-0 pitch.
1-1.
One and 2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Trent.
Stepping in next, Trent Grisham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now in the box, Yu Darvish. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Padres leave a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here is Carter Kieboom as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Carter Kieboom.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Steven Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
The center field.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. Now here's the first offering. 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's Darvish on 0-2.
I got the count.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now here's the first offering. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Full count now, 3-2. Will Myers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he got him. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
High drive deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. bases, swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Cronenworth is there for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit, Victor Caratini. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
No, that's down.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Oh,
2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope,
there's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Strike.
And he fouls this one off. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman.
Next to dig in, Carter Kieboom. first pitch on its way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Trent.
And now the first pitch. Craig Grisham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope. Outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's over. 3-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Striding in is Yu Darvish. A potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third with none out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. is on deck. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Thomas is on the run for it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And to score from third, the tying run.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Late that time for a strike. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here now the 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Steven Strasburg will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And there's ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Lane Thomas now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, number 3. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Nope.
1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
Nope.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
That's ball
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. One there. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next, here is Josh Bell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Inside ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. It's
That's
2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
The count is 2-1.
Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Nationals on top, 2-1. At the plate now is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0 home.
Inside ball 2. Down to 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. first on his own as Bell, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Tim Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25, Tim Hill.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Number 29, Yadiel Hernandez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I got to count. 2-2.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Victor Caratini. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Harper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Caratini gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Up next to the Padres, the second baseman, Adam.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Adam Frazier. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Hit in the air to center field. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The pitcher, number 25.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Set. Here it comes. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's too high.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That's wide, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Thomas is there. Let's see if they test it. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Number 8, Carter Kieboom.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Next to hit is Alex Avila, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch running at third for the Nationals. Number 17, Andrew.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And Tatis is there for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lane Thomas. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 3, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Paulo Espino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Paulo.
Ryan Zimmerman has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
Not shortstop. Jake Cronenworth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Here's Will Myers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a
Ball
ball
1,
1-0.
no strike.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Matt Strahm will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. His career numbers in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's pitch out.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the left field line. Myers is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now, Yadiel Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. And if the Nationals decide to pinch hit here, there you get a look at what remains on their bench to choose from. Jordy Mercer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 27, Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. Wander Suero comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Digging in now for San Diego, Victor Caratini. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And she'll take a look at ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fouled away. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-1. Misses for the 2nd ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Adam Frazier is on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Soto back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up is Adam Frazier. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1-0. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Number 3 ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now the 1-2 pitch to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit the target, but this is low at 2-1. Fastball well outside. Lane Thomas is on deck. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next up, number 3. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Juan Soto would be next. Avila stands at second with 2 gone. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Kyle Finnegan enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Kyle Finnegan.
Tommy Pham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. From the stretch. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. Number 3 is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Now to the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Manny Machado.
Into the box, Manny Machado, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit. Tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Ha-Seong Kim will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 7.
Craig Stammen takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 34. Red. Cannon.
And now for Washington, Juan Soto. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Ready now is Josh Bell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Yadier Hernandez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now at the plate, here is Yadier Hernandez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Up next.
And now bench management, obviously crucial in extra innings, and they're left with just one position player if they want to make a move here. Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. From the stretch.
Aye.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Nationals lead it 4-3. Will Harris takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
The left fielder, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1, here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the AB now. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Now A good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And we are once again tied in extra innings.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Victor Caratini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a hard liner towards short. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set the 2-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Daniel Hudson gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 18, Daniel Hudson.
Austin Nova is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 22, Austin Nova.
Digging in will be Luis Garcia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ballgame right here. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Tatis is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with one away now. Next, it'll be Alex Avila, career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Nope,
well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Ball
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. And that misses ball 1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Full count still.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, number 3, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. pitch is popped up. Machado waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Now into the box, Ha-Seong Kim. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
The pitcher,
So here now is the pitcher, Daniel Hudson. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A look now to pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.